This is a Kayhan TV news break. As more and more people in America and around the world are using the Uber app to get around town, whether you're deciding not to have a car at all and just take Ubers due to its relative affordability over taxi cabs, or whether you just use it from time to time in case of emergency or drunken nights on the town, there's no denying the impact the company has had on society. So we've got a couple of Uber news stories you might want to hear about. This one comes from the Chicago Tribune, as Uber has pulled self-driving cars off the road in San Francisco after the local Department of Motor Vehicles warned them that their self-automated cars were not properly registered. Uber was invited to seek a permit that 20 other companies who test self-automated cars in the state possess, but Uber refused the offer due to reported kinks in the programming that need to be worked out. Some would suggest that Uber does not want to register these self-driven cars because they would then have to report every accident one of these cars would have, which could hurt the credibility of the service. But it didn't take long for these vehicles to garner attention, as witnesses have already reported seeing them run through red lights, and they are yet to take into account bike lanes in their turns, which puts surrounding humans at risk. Waymo, a self-driven car company run by Google, has conversely reported 29 crashes involving their self-driven vehicles. San Francisco Mayor Ed Lee released a statement regarding the matter. "I have always been a strong supporter of innovation and autonomous vehicle development and testing, but only under conditions that put human, bicyclist, and pedestrian safety first." Ultimately, once the technology is worked out, Uber does plan to send out cars without drivers. It remains to be seen what that would mean for the current workforce of Uber drivers who rely on the service to pay their bills. In other news involving Uber, the company put out a statement reminding its passengers not to engage in sexual relations in the back seat while using the service. The statement said, "This is important because when drivers use Uber, they do more than simply drive. They're sharing their own car, their space, their time, and a slice of who they are with their passengers." It also mentioned flirting as part of their new guidelines. Quote, "We all value our personal space and privacy. It's okay to chat with other people in the car, but please don't comment on someone's appearance or ask whether they are single." Alright, always nice to have some clarification. Hopefully this will lead to fewer hassles for Uber drivers looking to get on with their work and their lives. That is all for this edition of Newsbreak. Please be nice to your Uber drivers. It is their car. Leave it the same way as when you got in. Karma will reward you. Have a nice day.